Are you trying to figure out how to serve with the right grip? Maybe you have a forehand grip and you want to shift to a continental grip, or maybe you even have a continental grip, but something feels a little bit off. Well, I've got John Craig here, and he is going to show you some quick tips that are going to help you with your serve grip. I'm really excited for this lesson because I know I'm going to learn a couple things. John, take it away.
Okay, so most of us know where the continental grip is, but what I really get into is how the hand should feel on the racket to give you the real feel of the racket head and real leverage on your serve. So what I want Jeff to do is I want Jeff to hold the racket in his non-dominant hand so that the racket is straight out in front. And then I want him to put his left hand, because he's left-handed, on top, so his index finger knuckle is on the first bevel to the left, so that really what results is a straight line from the shoulder to the tip of the racket. And that's what I call a true continental grip. And there can be subtle variations from that, but that puts you in a pure continental grip position. And that is the grip you really want to learn to serve with. And we're going to show you why this grip is so important and how it really helps you develop a great motion.
John, I got a quick question for you. I'm going to probably take us off course, but you can bring us back if I do. Now, you're talking about Kai Nishikori. Is it Kai Nishikori? Is it Kai? Is that his first name?
Kei.
Kei Nishikori. See, yeah. I'm not the pronunciation guy. All right, so Kei Nishikori, and there's some argument on Facebook about if he has a continental grip or not, and something with the heel of the hand and the bevel, or is it has something to do with?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
So I think what he has, and it's kind of controversial, I actually created the post during the Paris event this weekend, and he almost has what I call a fake continental. And what that means is it looks like from the index finger knuckle that he's near a continental, but then the heel of his hand is down almost in an Eastern position. So more of his hand is on the back of the handle than say on the top or the side. So here's a true continental, and he tends to be a little bit more like this. And then when he sets up to serve, he bends his wrist like this, and people get the idea that that's a continental grip. But in fact, it really isn't, because you can see that the forearm is coming into the side of the racket on an angle rather than producing a straight line.
And this is something that I teach as well, is that you have to be aware of where the index knuckle is and where the heel of the hand is. And that's what determines whether it's a true continental or not.
That's correct. That's correct. The next thing I want you to work on is the tension. And what I do is I have a tension scale from 1 to 10, where 1 is it's a touch, and 10 is a hard grip, really tight. And what I want you to do is I want you to take the racket and hold it with your thumb and your index finger at a level 3. And then when you hold it there, just let the heel of the racket, just the weight of the racket will just put the heel in your hand. And now you probably really feel like it's a level 3 on the back as well. And then just wrap your 3 fingers around nice and soft. And let your index finger knuckle spread out a little bit so you get a little feel. And then you want the racket to be sitting more in your fingers than you want it to be sitting deep in the palm of the hand. So it really feels like you've got control of it. You feel like a surgeon with a device or an instrument rather than a butcher with a knife. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so do you feel space between the palm of the hand here and the grip, a little bit of space?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
So the pressure is more in the fingertips or the fingers.
The fingers, that's correct. We don't want the racket to be deep in the hand so it feels like you're just making a fist around the handle. That won't give you the feel and the leverage that you're looking for. Okay?
Awesome.
So, and then finally what you should feel with that grip is you should feel the weight of the racket head. So you should feel control, but you should also feel freedom. And that's an intricate feel that you really want to get on the serve that's going to give you the racket head speed and the leverage that you're seeking.
So it's as simple as 1, 2, 3 as John teaches the grip. Go through those 1, 2, 3 real quick again for everyone.
Again, produce a straight line and make sure that your hand is on the racket so that your knuckles are all on the right bevel for a right-hander, so we avoid the fake continental that we described. And make sure that you have a level 3 tension in your thumb and your index finger, and let the heel of the racket just sit right into your heel pad of your hand, and then wrap your 3 fingers around nice and soft, and you should be able to feel the weight of the racket head, yet feel like you have control of it.
If you got a lot of value out of this lesson, John and I actually have created a free serve video series for you. Now, this lesson actually might be part of this free video series, but we've also got other powerful lessons that are going to make a difference with your serve. So if you'd like to get access to that content, click the link in the description below or somewhere in this video, and we're gonna help you with that free serve video series that's gonna totally up-level your serve. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on, because we want to notify you with all the latest updates that we have at Tennis Evolution. Thanks for your time today. We'll see you at the next lesson.